Let's first talk about an introduction and overview to just listing builder tools so you can kind of get to know it and understand how to navigate in it. So listing builder, if this is your first time going into it, the way you can navigate there is through your under listing optimization in your menu, and then hit the listing builder button. Now, if you've never had listing builder before, you're not going to have any listings here. I've got a few here because I've already obviously made some listings and done some test listings here in Project X, but this is the main dashboard when you sign in, where you're going to be able to view all of the listings that you are editing here in Listing Builder. And then there's different filters up here. Like if you want to see, hey, which ones are the ones that are linked to Amazon listings, which are the ones that are synced to Amazon listings. We're going to talk about what that means later. Now, one thing right off the bat is if I want to add a listing, I hit this button at the very top, add a listing. And here is where I can actually go directly to the image generation with AI tool. So there's going to be a specific training on how to use this. But if I just want to hop in and say, hey, I don't want to make a listing right now, but I want to be able to take one of my images and create something with AI, you're going to be able to do that. I can also create a listing from scratch or optimize an existing listing that I might have already. Now, the core functionality of Listing Builder is just as the name sounds. It's to build listings. So in Listing Builder, this is a place where you can start writing your title, your bullet points, your description, and even your back-end generic keywords. And if your listing has it, you can have subject matter here as well. Now, why even make a listing in Listing Builder as opposed to writing in Seller Central? Well, it's about the keywords. Obviously, Helium 10 is known for our keyword research tool like Cerebro, Magnet, etc. You've probably utilized it to get the best keywords for your product or niche. Well, what you're going to want to do is import all of those keywords to Listing Builder. I'm going to show you how to do that in a later strategy here. Now, by having all of your keywords here in Listing Builder, now you can make sure that you are using it in your listing. There's a line that comes through every time you use it, and it even tells you how many times that you have used those keywords. And also it shows you all the individual keywords that make up those phrases up here at the top. So again, this is so important because you could have the best keyword research in the world, but if you didn't put that keyword in your listing, are you going to be searchable for it? Are you going to be able to run PPC on that keyword? Probably not, because you're probably not even going to be indexed. Now, some newer features of Listing Builder that we're going to talk about is listing quality score. There'll be a strategy about this. Your keyword performance rank. You know, I developed a formula over the course of like 6 to 8 months where I launched tons and tons of listings, and I was able to try and get as close as I could to the kind of way to optimize your listing that is most beneficial for the Amazon algorithm and ranking. And so we developed a formula so that this score will go ahead and reflect how optimized your listing is. So I'm going to show you throughout these strategies how to use that score to make sure that you've got the most optimized listing compared to your competitors. Now, if you have a diamond plan, you've got access to those listing scores, as well as also the ability to build your listing with AI. All right. Now, who might this AI feature be for? It could be maybe you, like me, if I'm selling in Amazon Germany. I don't speak German. I can use Helium 10 to get all those German keywords. I don't even know what those keywords maybe mean. I can actually write a perfect sounding German listing with AI, even though I speak English, by writing English into Listing Builder and putting all the German keywords that I want to rank for. And this Listing Builder will go ahead and use AI in order to write all my title, bullet points, etc., using those important keywords I want. Another use case might be, well, maybe you're a native speaker of the language that you're trying to write a listing in, but you've got writer's block. That happens to me sometimes, right? Where I'm like, man, where do I start? I want a different vibe, right? Well, in this Listing Builder AI tool, you put the description and everything, and then you can say, hey, I want this to be a humorous vibe or educational or empathetic or inspirational, etc. And then this will go ahead and create your listing in your own language, but maybe you're not going to use it exactly, but at least it gets you on the right track. You're like, ooh, I like where the direction this is going. Let me go ahead and hop in there and kind of like tweak it a little bit. So you can do that for your listing, or even make Amazon post captions as well. So a lot to kind of like, tackle here in Listing Builder. We're going to have a total of 9-10 strategies now that I'm going to show you how to do a lot of the things I just alluded to here in this video. So let's go ahead and hop into it.